3rd of December. At least I get to go home this week. Been working the last few weekends. Kind of tired. I need a break. So, got a couple of gangs carrying on, finishing some bits and pieces off. It's the usual type of thing going on. Mad rush to try and clear road sections off, to finish diversions before Christmas. You obviously have to keep it all kind of workable for local residents and wherever you're working. Anyway, kind of really looking forward to getting home. Sleep in a proper bed. That's always nice. Anyway, I'm going to continue with my cathartic experience, or cathartic therapy, should I say, and have a bit of a rant and rave. It actually makes me feel better just getting shit off my chest. Recently listened to a bit of commentary from, Ursula von der Leyen, I think is European Union President or whatever bollocks. You know, kind of woman that she does kind of remind me of Helga out of Hello Hello, and got a name that's kind of straight out like the Thundercats. Recently she was talking about the 150 million European Union citizens who have remained unvaccinated. Oh my God. It's always good to hear a German start banging on about fucking minority groups. Which is ironic, it just appears to be a Germanic thing. And what is it with the Germanic states? In a moment of crisis, they start victimising minority groups and turning authoritarian. Yeah, at some point you've got to wonder, is it the politics or is there something in the German psyche? I know it can occur in any advanced society. You start developing authoritarian tendencies. But it seems to keep cropping up in the Germanic states. They can't help themselves. They just revert immediately to type. And I know it sounds a bit off-like, but just Jesus, what is it with you fuckers in Germany and Austria? What is it with you? Like, you just immediately think it's okay to start fucking victimising groups you don't like. Why? Live and let live. Really doesn't matter if somebody's got a vaccine or not got a vaccine. I mean, the information's there now. It's not complicated. You can have a vaccine and still transmit COVID. You can still contract COVID. So why would you give a fuck if somebody didn't have it? If you've got a vaccine or don't have a vaccine, I couldn't give a flying fuck. I don't care about your status. I'm not interested. Look after yourselves. In fact, that's the only thing you should be doing, is eating healthy, getting some bloody exercise and a bit of sunlight, especially in the Northern Hemisphere. That is probably the most ironic thing about the lockdowns. When did sound medical advice go from eating healthy, getting plenty of sunshine and exercise, to lock yourself in your house, wear a mask, and have to survive on fucking takeaways? And I'm meant to bleeding take the medical profession's advice now. You got to give me a break. Anyway, I kind of digressed. I went off on one there. But Germany, yeah, are we going to use the Germans as an example for the rest of the fucking way we order society? Really? Their track record is not good. It's bad enough with the Australians deciding they want to make quarantine camps. I mean, gee, really? Quarantine camps? And then even if you've tested negative, they're still keeping you in there for 14 days. Doesn't sound great, does it? And I'll just... Historically, the 20th century was a goddamn disaster. And we're only really just starting the fresh into the 21st century. And we're fucking playing with ideas again. That does fucking scary as fuck. Why the fuck would you think any of this was a good idea? Vaccination papers in order to work for something that is so fucking mild, it's unreal. I mean, I've had COVID. My girlfriend's had COVID, my daughter's had COVID. Oh, at least fucking 30% of my work colleagues have had COVID. None of us have had a disastrous encounter with it. Mine was pretty mild, to the point I didn't even know I had it. My girlfriend had a slightly worse, but nothing that she's not had worse in the past. She's had worse colds. She's definitely had worse colds. She's definitely had worse occurrences with flu. Most of the guys I've worked with just worked through it. You know, not actually on site. They just worked through it at home. There was no issue. Most people don't have an issue with it. So you're talking something with like a 99% survival rate easily. Much higher in fairness for specific age groups. For children, it's non-existent. In fact, there's probably more chance of them getting fucking struck by lightning at this rate. So why this mad, psychotic fucking push to get everyone vaccinated? Why? It just feels like some sort of control grab.